Does learning English feel heavy sometimes? Like it needs too much energy? Maybe you want to improve, but you're already tired before you even start.
Yes, English can feel like a gym you didn't plan to visit today.
What if improving English didn't need hard study or long hours? What if it could feel lighter and calmer?
No stress, no English sweat, and no painful grammar workouts. Just small habits that fit into real life.
In this episode, we'll show you how to improve your English with less effort, even on busy or low-energy days.
So stay with us. You might be surprised how little effort English really needs.
Welcome to English Box, Easy English with Julia and Tom. This channel is all about learning real English for real life, calmly, step by step, and without pressure. I'm Julia, and I'm really glad you're spending this time with us today.
And I'm Tom. If you're listening right now, you've already done something good for your English. This channel is for busy learners who want to practice in a relaxed, friendly way, even when life feels a little full.
We speak slowly and clearly, so you can listen and practice wherever you are. You might be cooking, walking, or just sitting quietly with a cup of tea.
English and tea go very well together. You can just listen, or you can speak along with us to build confidence. And if you don't understand every word, that's completely okay.
Our goal is to help you turn English into a small, easy habit in your daily life. You don't need long study sessions or perfect focus. Sometimes just listening or repeating a few simple sentences is already enough.
Exactly. English is like exercise for your brain. 5 calm minutes every day works much better than one long, painful workout once a month.
Yes, English should feel light, not painful. Today's topic is something many learners feel but don't always say out loud. English can feel hard, tiring, and sometimes even stressful.
Yes, English can feel like a very long day sometimes. You study, you listen, and still feel tired or confused.
But here's the good news. Improving your English does not have to be hard or exhausting. It doesn't need big effort or long study hours.
Small, gentle habits can bring real progress, and they often work better than pushing yourself too hard.
In this episode, we'll share simple and realistic ways to improve your English with less effort. No pressure, no stress, and no need to be perfect.
Before we begin, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It helps us keep creating calm, useful English lessons for you.
All right, get comfortable, take a slow breath, and let's begin. The problem with trying too hard. Tom, many English learners believe that the more they push themselves, the faster they will improve. They study for hours, repeat many exercises, and try to fix every mistake. At first, this feels serious and responsible, but often it becomes very tiring.
Yes, I see this a lot. Learners think long study sessions mean strong motivation, but after a few days, they feel exhausted. Exhausted means very tired, both in the body and the mind.
Exactly. When learning feels heavy, the brain starts to resist. You sit down to study, but your mind feels slow, distracted, or even annoyed. That's a sign of pressure, not progress.
It's like going to the gym for 3 hours on the first day and then not going back for a month. Your muscles hurt and you think, maybe tomorrow. English can feel the same way.
That's a perfect example. When learners try too hard, they often focus only on results. They want to sound fluent quickly, so every mistake feels like failure.
And that creates stress. Stress is when your body and brain feel tense and uncomfortable. When you're stressed, your brain actually learns more slowly.
Yes, Many learners don't realize this, but forcing English can block progress. The brain learns best when it feels safe and relaxed, not judged or rushed.
That's why burnout happens. Burnout means you feel mentally tired and lose motivation completely. You don't hate English, you're just tired of fighting it.
So the real problem is not English itself. The problem is the way people try to learn it. They work against their brain instead of with it.
Working with your brain means respecting how it learns naturally. The brain likes repetition, simple patterns, and short practice. It doesn't like pressure or fear.
Exactly. Small habits feel easy, so your brain stays open. Over time, those small moments create confidence, and confidence helps words come out more smoothly.
Less fighting, more flowing. English doesn't need to feel like a daily battle.
That's an important shift. When you stop forcing English, learning becomes lighter. You begin to notice progress without feeling exhausted.
And that's when real improvement starts, not when you try harder, but when you try smarter.
In the next part, we'll talk about what less effort really looks like in daily English practice. Simple ideas, realistic habits, and no burnout required. What less effort really means. Tom, when learners hear less effort, some people smile and some people worry. They think it means doing nothing at all, but that's not what we mean here.
Exactly. Less effort does not mean no effort. It means using your energy in a smarter, kinder way.
Yes, think of it like walking instead of running every day. You still move forward, just without feeling exhausted all the time.
And without wanting to lie down on the floor after 5 minutes.
So let's be clear. Less effort means small, repeatable actions. Repeatable means you can do them again and again without stress.
That's important. If something feels too big or too hard, your brain will try to avoid it.
Exactly. For example, instead of studying English for 1 hour, you say one sentence, just one.
Or you speak English for 2 minutes. 2 minutes sounds small, but it's very friendly to the brain.
And when something feels friendly, your brain stays open. Open means ready to learn, not scared or tired.
That's why short moments work so well. You might practice while waiting for coffee or walking to another room.
Yes, these are not special study times. They are normal life moments with a little English added.
English sneaks into your day quietly, like a cat.
Another key idea is consistency. Consistency means doing something regularly, not perfectly.
Many learners think success means studying very hard once in a while, but that's intensity, not consistency.
Right. Intensity means a lot of effort in a short time. Consistency means a small effort many times.
And the brain loves consistency. It learns patterns slowly but very deeply.
So success is not about how long you study, it's about how often you touch English.
Even one sentence every day creates momentum. Momentum means progress that keeps moving.
Less effort also means lowering pressure. You don't need perfect grammar or long sentences.
You just need to show up. Say something simple, then stop.
Over time, those small actions connect, and one day, English feels lighter.
Not because you tried harder, but because you tried smarter.
That's what less effort really means. Calm actions repeated often.
And that's how real progress grows, quietly and naturally.
Easy daily habits that actually work. Tom, after hearing less effort, some learners might wonder what they should actually do every day. They think it sounds nice, but also a little unclear. So today, let's make it very practical and very simple.
Yes, because easy habits should feel easy in real life, not only in theory. These are things you can do while living your normal day, not extra tasks that make you tired, and no special textbooks are required.
One of the easiest habits is talking to yourself during daily routines. You can say what you're doing or thinking, even with very simple sentences. For example, I'm making coffee, or I need to send one email.
Yes, and don't worry, you don't need an audience. Talking to yourself feels a bit funny at first, but your brain really likes it. It turns English into a normal activity, not a test.
Exactly. Another helpful habit is repeating short phrases you hear from podcasts or videos. Just one sentence is enough, and you don't need to repeat it perfectly. This helps your brain learn rhythm and sound, not just words.
Repeating means saying the same thing again, so it becomes familiar. When something feels familiar, speaking feels calmer and faster. It's like hearing a song many times. One day you can sing along without trying.
A third habit is answering simple questions out loud. You can ask yourself questions like, how was my day? Or what am I doing tomorrow? Then answer with one or two easy sentences.
This is very powerful because real conversations often use the same questions again and again. When you practice answers at home, your brain feels ready later. Ready means you don't panic when someone really asks you.
And here's something important. Focus on familiar topics. Talk about your day, your work, your food, or your plans. These topics repeat in daily life, so the language repeats too.
Repeated language is not boring, it's useful. Many learners think they need new words all the time, but fluency grows from using the same words smoothly. Smoothly means without stopping or feeling stuck.
That's why these habits work. They are small, repeatable, and connected to real life. You don't need to feel motivated every day. You just need to show up for a minute or two.
And over time, those small moments add up quietly. You don't notice big changes every day, but one day you realize English feels lighter. That's real progress.
So remember, easy habits don't look impressive, but they are very effective. When English fits naturally into your day, fluency starts to grow, calmly and consistently. How to practice without feeling tired. Tom, many learners say, I want to practice English, but I'm already tired. And honestly, that feeling makes a lot of sense. Life uses a lot of energy before English even begins.
Exactly. Work, family, and daily tasks already take so much focus. If English feels like another heavy job, the brain quietly says, no thank you.
That's why practicing English does not need high energy. You can use English in low energy moments, when your body is busy but your mind is free. Low energy means times when you're not very tired, but also not very excited.
Like walking, washing dishes, or cooking something simple. Your hands are busy, but your brain is relaxed. That's a perfect time for light English practice.
Yes, you don't need to sit at a desk or open a notebook. You can just say one sentence in your head or out loud. For example, I'm cutting vegetables, or the water is boiling.
English while cooking. No homework, no tests, and dinner at the end. That already sounds better than most study plans.
Another important point is removing pressure. Pressure means feeling that everything must be correct or perfect. When pressure is high, the brain closes instead of learning.
Many learners think, I must speak correctly, or I must remember the grammar. But that thinking uses too much energy and makes you tired very fast.
Instead, focus on meaning. Meaning is the idea you want to share, not the perfect sentence. If the idea is clear, your English is doing its job.
So, if you say, yesterday I go market, it's not perfect grammar, but the meaning is clear and communication happens. That's already a success.
Exactly. Grammar can improve later, but comfort comes first. When you feel calm, your brain remembers English more easily.
You can also practice while resting. For example, lying on the sofa and answering one simple question in your head, like, how was my day? No speaking marathon needed.
Yes, no English marathon, just a short, gentle walk. These small moments don't feel tiring, so you can repeat them every day.
And repetition is powerful. When something feels easy, you do it more often. And when you do it more often, fluency slowly grows.
So remember this. English practice should fit into your energy, not fight against it. Calm, low-pressure practice helps English feel lighter and more natural.
And when English feels lighter, you don't need motivation. You just do it. And that's how progress really happens.
Signs your English is improving, even if it feels slow. Tom, many learners tell us the same thing. They say, I practice, but I don't feel better at all. That feeling can be very discouraging.
Yes, because progress in English is often quiet. It doesn't shout, hey, you improved today. It whispers, and many people don't notice it.
One small sign is this. English feels a little easier or calmer than before. You may still make mistakes, but you don't feel as tense when you speak.
That calm feeling is important. Calm means your brain is more relaxed. And a relaxed brain learns better. Panic is very loud, but progress is usually quiet.
Another sign is pausing less or recovering faster when you pause. You might stop for a moment, then continue without giving up.
Yes, and that recovery is a skill. Recover means you don't freeze or quit. You just take a breath and keep going.
Like walking, tripping a little, and still reaching your destination.
A big sign many learners miss is understanding without translating. One day you hear a sentence and just understand it.
Exactly. You don't think in your first language first. The meaning arrives directly. That's a huge step, even if it feels normal later.
Some learners say, but I still speak slowly.
And that's okay. Fluency is not speed. Fluency is comfort and clarity. Slow English can still be very good English.
Another sign is using the same phrases more easily. You repeat them, but they feel more natural each time.
Repetition is not a problem, it's training. Your brain likes familiar language because it saves energy.
Many people only look for big progress, like long conversations or perfect sentences.
But real progress is often small. A sentence feels easier. A word comes faster. You feel less afraid to speak.
If you only look for dramatic change, you may think nothing is happening.
So here's a gentle habit. At the end of the week, ask yourself one question. What feels slightly easier than before?
Just one thing is enough.
Yes, noticing progress builds motivation. Motivation means the energy to continue.
And when you continue, progress grows. Quietly, calmly, and steadily.
Even when it feels slow, your English is moving forward. Before we finish today, let's slow down for a moment and look back. Today, we talked about improving English with less effort, not by doing more, but by doing things more gently and more often. If English feels a little lighter now, that's already a good sign.
Yes, fluency doesn't come from pushing yourself until you're tired. It comes from small actions you can repeat calmly, even on busy or low-energy days. Progress is not loud. It's quiet and steady.
Some days English may feel easy. Other days it may feel slow or uncomfortable. That's completely normal. Learning a language is not a straight line, and it doesn't need to be perfect to be real.
And here's something important to remember. You are not behind. If you're still listening, still trying, and still curious, you're moving forward. Even one sentence today is enough to keep your English alive.
So here's a very small challenge for you. Please say one simple English sentence about your day, your feeling, or your goal. Something like, today I feel tired, or I want to improve my English calmly.
If you feel comfortable, write that sentence in the comments. You can also tell us where you usually practice English, at home, on the bus, or maybe while making coffee. Your comments help us understand what you need most.
On this channel, you'll find many real-life, common topics to help you listen and speak more naturally. Everyday English, simple conversations, and calm practice you can use in real situations.
If this episode helped you feel less pressure, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. It really supports us and helps more learners find calm English practice like this.
And feel free to share this episode with a friend who feels tired or stuck with English. Sometimes learning together feels much easier than learning alone.
Take a deep breath and give yourself some credit. You showed up today, and that matters.
Thank you for spending this time with us. Keep listening, keep practicing gently, and explore more videos here when you're ready.
We'll be right here with you. See you next time.
Goodbye for now and enjoy your English journey.